Okay, let us see another topic, designed for impact stresses. Okay. So what is impact load? First of all, what is impact load? Okay. When a load applied with certain initial velocity on a body or a mission component is known as impact load. Okay. So I am repeating again. When a load applied with certain initial velocity on a component or on a body is known as impact load. Okay. The stress experienced by a body due to this impact load is known as impact stress. Okay. So there is a expression for impact stress to calculate that impact stress. What is that expression? You already know that sigma is equal to W divided by A. This is the expression to calculate that impact stress. Okay. 1 plus 2H AE divided by WL. This is the fundamental relation equation for design any to solve any problem related to the impact stresses. Okay. Let us solve one problem, okay, related to this concept. Okay. Fine. A bar of 12 mm diameter gets stretched by 3 mm under a steady load of 8 kN. What stress would be produced in the bar by a weight of 800 Newton, which falls through 80 mm before commencing the stretching of the rod, which is initially unstressed. Take E is equal to 200 kN per mm square. Okay. So let's solve this problem. Here there is a bar of 12 mm diameter, so its diameter D is equal to 12 mm, and it gets stretched by 3 mm under a steady load. So it is stretched 3 mm, it means delta L, okay, change in length 3 mm under a steady load of 8 kN. So initially a steady load is applied on the bar 8 kN. Okay. So and again the same bar is subjected to applied, a load is applied of the weight of 800 Newton, okay, and which falls through 80 mm before the commencing the stretching of the rod. Okay, so that weight 800 Newton is applied certain height. That height is equal to 80 mm. Okay, at a height. So this load, suppose this is the 800 Newton load. Okay, this load is applied at certain height. That height H is equal to 80 mm. Okay. And take E is equal to 200 kN per mm square. Here we have to calculate. What we need to calculate? Here we have to calculate that what stress would be produced in the bar by a weight of 800 Newton. Okay, due to this load, what type of load it is? It is impact load, because it is applied certain height with some certain initial velocity. It means with certain height. The load applied with certain height is also known as impact load. Okay, due to this impact load, the body will experience some stress. Okay, it experience some stress. The stress is known as impact stress. Here we have to calculate that impact stress sigma I. Okay. Let's solve this problem. Okay. First of all, here our unknown, okay, is impact stress. Okay, here we need to calculate that impact stress sigma I. Okay. First, note down the given data. Okay, what is the given data? So weight W is equal to 800 Newton. Okay. And height, okay, this weight is applied from a certain height, okay, from certain height. That height H is equal to 80 mm. Okay, and diameter of the bar is also given. Diameter of the bar. So what is the diameter of the bar? D is equal to 12 mm. Please make a note, 12 mm. And again, it's stretched by okay, here we have two conditions. Okay, initially the bar is subjected to a steady load of 8000 kilonewton. So steady load. So steady load, let us say capital P, yes, okay, is equal to 8000 Newton. Okay. So 8 kilonewton means we can say 8000 Newton. We can convert it. And due to this steady load, it experienced some elongation, the change in length delta L stretched by 3 mm. Okay, due to the steady load, the bar stretched by 3 mm. Okay, so the change in length is equal to 3 mm. But here again, the Young's modulus is also given. Young's modulus is equal to some 200 kN per mm square. Okay, Young's modulus is also given. Okay, so fine. So this is actually steady load. The first condition is steady load. The bar is subjected to some steady load and it will experience some stretching of 3 mm. Okay. After that, again the same bar is subjected to impact load. Okay, because it is applied from certain height. Okay, the height is equal to h is equal to 80 mm. Okay, so then we have to calculate here h sigma I, impact stress. Okay, now we have to see what are the various unknowns. W is given 800 Newton. Okay, load weight. Okay, and again impact load. W means impact load or weight. Okay, A means area of the bar. Okay, area of the bar pi by 4 into d square. Okay, circular bar. So pi by 4 into d square 1 plus root over 1 plus 2 HAE by WL. Here H means height and area, Young's modulus. Okay, HAE are all are unknowns. Sorry, known values. These are all known values. HAE known values. Height, area of cross section, Young's modulus, and W also known value. But here L is our unknown, because we don't know the value of L. L means here where L is equal to length of the bar. L is equal to length of the bar. Okay, the length of the bar is not given in the problem. Okay, it's not available in our problem. Okay, first of all, in order to get sigma I, so E value sigma I calculate cheyalante manaki impact stress. So to calculate impact stress, we first of all know this value, length of the bar. We should calculate that length of the bar. Okay, we should know the value of L. Okay, so L value తెలియాలి మనకి. Okay, length of the bar. So L value తెలియాలి. L value తెలిస్తేనే మనకి sigma I వస్తుంది. Yes or no? So to get this value of sigma I impact stress, first of all we need to calculate this length of the bar. So L value కావాలి, ఎలా వస్తుంది? So this L value is calculated from the steady load condition. ఈ స్టడీ లోడ్ కండిషన్ యూజ్ చేసుకొని సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. చూడండి లాజిక్. సో 2 కండిషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఒకటి స్టడీ లోడ్, ఒకటి మనకి ఇంపాక్ట్ లోడ్. సో స్టడీ లోడ్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని మనం ఈ రిలేషన్ బేస్ చేసుకొని ది స్టడీ లోడ్ అండ్ దిస్ చేంజ్ ఇన్ లెంత్. ఓకే, సో ఈ 2 కండిషన్స్ బేస్ చేసుకొని మనం ఫస్ట్ లెంత్ ఆఫ్ ద బార్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి అనేది చెప్తాం. ఓకే, సో స్టడీ లోడ్. సో స్టడీ లోడ్ is PS is equal to 8000 Newton. So 8000 Newton and change in length. Okay, due to the steady load, the bar is stretched by delta L is equal to 3 mm. Okay, here we need to calculate the length of the bar. Okay, we are using the steady load condition to calculate length of the bar. Okay, after calculating that length of the bar, we can solve for impact stress sigma I. Okay, so how to calculate that length of the bar? There is a relation we know from Hooke's law. So from Hooke's law, stress is directly proportional to strain. Within elastic limit, stress is directly proportional to strain. After removing that proportionality, we will get one constant, that is Young's modulus. So sigma is equal to capital E into some epsilon. Capital E means Young's modulus, stress, and this is strain. Okay, so again strain can be written as change in dimension. Here longitudinal strain. The bar is subjected to longitudinal strain, for example, delta L by L. Okay, and sigma, so let us say steady stress. Okay, the stress is due to steady load, sigma S. So PS by area of cross section of the bar. Okay, okay, fine. Here L means length of the bar. Okay, so length of the bar L is equal to this can be, so length of the bar can be written as L is equal to E into delta L into A divided by PS. Just rearrange the terms. Okay, simple elementary calculation. So L is equal to, L becomes so length of the bar. Length of the bar L is equal to E into delta L into A divided by PS. So E means 200 into, let us convert kilonewton to Newton. Okay, Newton per mm square. So 200 into 10 cube Newton per mm square. Okay, into delta L 3 mm into area of cross section में pi by 4 into d square. Okay, pi by 4 into d square. So d means here d again. Okay. I will write here. I think it's better to write here. Okay. So Young's modulus E is equal to 200 kilonewton per mm square. So let us convert Newton per mm square. Then 200 into 10 cube into delta L 3 mm into area of the bar. Okay, pi by 4 into d square. So d already given, diameter of the bar 12 mm. So 12 square whole divided by PS load 8000 Newton. Okay. So after solving this expression, so the length of the bar we get L is equal to 8482.32 mm. 32 mm. So 8482.32 mm. So you will get this value. So length of the bar. Okay. Then now we can calculate that impact stress. Okay. So that impact stress. So formula sigma is equal to W divided by A. Okay. 1 plus open bracket 1 plus root over 1 plus 2HEA divided by WL. This is the expression for impact stress. So sigma is equal to, substitute all the values. W means that impact load. How much? 800 Newton divided by, so A means area of the bar, pi by 4 into d square. Pi by 4 means 0.7854. Okay. Into d square means 144. 12 square. Pi by 4 into d square. Here d is equal to 12 mm. 12 square is equal to 144. Okay. Pi by 4 into d square. 1 plus root over 1 plus again 2 into h. Okay, height 80 mm. So the load, that impact load is released from a certain height. That height h is equal to 80 mm into Young's modulus. Young's modulus how much? 200 into 10 cube Newton per mm square. Okay, and again area 0.7854 into d square means 144. W means again 800 into length of the bar. How much? 8400. How much? 8482. Just before we calculated that length of the bar. Okay. Substitute all the values. Okay. All the values in this expression. Okay. Then sigma is equal to, so 800 divided by this 800 divided 0.7854 into 144. After calculating this this term, okay, we will get the value 7.073. So this is the value for this expression. Okay, and here, so this the term inside this bracket. Okay, if you solve this expression, you will get 24.1156. Okay, this is the value for this expression, total expression. Okay, this term bracket term. Okay, this expression is the value for this expression is 7.073. Just multiply these two terms. You will get the final impact stress 170.6 Newton per mm square. Okay, this is the exact answer as per our textbook. So this is the exact answer. Okay, this problem I have taken from mission design exercise. This is actually exercise problem from mission design, the textbook of mission design by R.S. Kurmi and some J.K. Gupta. Okay, please refer the textbook.